Okay, so you've got the talent, you've got the passion, and you've definitely got the music. But how do you actually turn that creative spark into a real, sustainable career? Let's dive in. We're going to break down exactly how you can transform yourself from just a musician into a full-on mogul by building a legit artist business.
And it all starts with this one really simple question you got to ask yourself. Is your music a hobby or is it a business? Seriously, the way you answer that, well, it changes absolutely everything. It's the difference between just kind of hoping for success and actually building a foundation for it.
I mean, we all know the dream, right? You're thinking fame, adoring fans, complete creative freedom. But the reality? Well, for most artists who don't treat their craft like a business, it's a lot harsher. You're looking at serious legal risks, you're struggling to make any real money, and your music just gets lost in this giant ocean of noise. It's a really tough place to be. And look, here's the bottom line. Your raw talent, no matter how incredible it is, just isn't enough to get you through that reality. Think of it this way. Passion is the fuel in your tank, for sure, but you still need a map. You need a clear, structured plan to get you from point A to point B.
So what is that map? We've got one for you. It's called the Artist Development Ladder. This is your step-by-step guide to legitimize your career and build a real enterprise around your art.
So this ladder, it shows you the whole path. You start out with the liftoff flow, then you grind your way up to the sky-high grind, and eventually you hit the stratosphere flex. But for right now, today, we are going to focus on that first absolutely crucial stage, liftoff. These are the foundational steps that every single serious artist has to take.
Which brings us to trial number 1, building your legal fortress. And listen, this isn't about boring paperwork. This is about creating an essential shield, a protective wall around your name, your music, and your personal assets.
And the cornerstone of that fortress? It's the LLC, a limited liability company. The idea is actually pretty simple, but it's so powerful. An LLC creates a legal wall, a firewall really, between you, the person, and your music, the business. It makes them two separate things in the eyes of the law.
And here's why that is just so critical. It means that if something ever goes wrong, if there's a lawsuit, they sue your business, not you. That one move protects your personal bank account, your car, your home. Honestly, this is a non-negotiable step for anyone who's truly professional about their music.
Taking this step, right here, this is what separates the hobbyists from the pros. It's the difference between being another one of those Instagram labels and being a real, legal company that partners and collaborators are going to take seriously. You're not just some person making music anymore. You are a business.
Okay, so once the business structure is up, you've got the walls of your fortress. Now you add another layer of protection. You've got to protect your brand. And that means trademarking your artist name. This ensures that you and only you have the legal right to use it. It becomes your property. And get this isn't gonna break the bank. The filing fee to register a trademark in a state like California is just $70. $70! Think about that. For less than the cost of a nice dinner out, you can secure legal ownership of your single most valuable asset, your name.
All right, your legal fortress is built. Check. Now it's time for trial number 2, activating the money machine. We've played defense, now we get to go on offense. This is all about setting up the actual systems and infrastructure to get paid for your work. You know, the fun part.
Building this payment pipeline is basically a 3-step process. First, you've got to set up your professional social media, your storefront to the world. Second, you have to register with a performing rights organization, a PRO, like ASCAP. And third, you sign up with a digital distributor, something like DistroKid, to get your music out there on all the streaming platforms.
Now, a super crucial piece of this whole puzzle is something called an ISRC code. And I love this analogy. Think of the ISRC as the social security number for your song. It's a totally unique code that proves you own that specific recording. It lets every single play, every stream get tracked right back to you. No ISRC, no money. It's that simple.
So, let's connect the dots. ASCAP is out there tracking when your song gets played on the radio, in a club, on a TV show, and they pay you royalties for that. Meanwhile, DistroKid puts your tracks on Spotify, Apple Music, and all those places, and they collect all your streaming money.
And the best part? That money goes directly to you. You're in control of your own accounts.
So after you've completed those 2 trials, you've built the fortress and you've activated the money machine, a real transformation happens. You're not just a creative artist anymore. You are now an artist entrepreneur.
And operating as a business means you can start to form real professional partnerships. This is what that can look like. A partner might come in and provide services, beats, studio time, a marketing plan, a music video, worth thousands of dollars. This is the kind of professional support system you attract when you're a legit business.
This is your new identity. Say it with me. You are an independent contractor. You're not an employee waiting around for a paycheck. You are a business owner, partnering with other businesses, labels, venues, publishers, to grow your own empire.
Now, being the boss comes with some new responsibilities, of course. You'll be handling tax forms like a W-9. You'll have to pay your own taxes. You're the one making the big business decisions. But the payoff for all of that, you are finally, truly in the driver's seat of your own career.
So, let's end with this. Your talent, that's your product. Your music, that's your most valuable asset. The ultimate question you really have to ask yourself is this: have you built a business that's strong enough to protect it, to promote it, and to sell it to the world?